All right.
Yeah,
Okay, Hina. So where are you from?
I'm from the small but the beautiful city called Ankleshwar, under the district of the Bharuch, and situated the southern and western part of the Gujarat.
Hmm.
And yeah, that's all about my location.
Okay, so do you work or are you a student?
I'm a student. I
Mm-hmm.
completed my bachelor in a physiotherapy, and after that, I pursue my master's in a healthcare management at the Cape Breton University in Canada.
Oh, that's great. Okay. So how is the weather today?
If I'm talking about the weather in the Canada, it's always minus degree in the winter time, and yeah, it's a month of the winter. So today it's minus 20, and it's a bit cold. But at my home, I'm using a heater, so I'm in a comfort zone.
Mm-hmm. That's amazing. Okay. Would you go to a place or move to a place just because of the weather?
No, as I found there are so many opportunities in regards of the educations and for the jobs here. And also I'm much interested in the thesis and the research work, and I found that in the University of the Canada, more experts in the advanced kind of the research, and that's why I decided to came here for that purpose, for the same purpose.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fine. Now let's go for a cue card. Okay, and hello Naveen and others. So this is a cue card. Describe a place near a lot of water you enjoyed visiting. Okay, this is also not from Makkah. It's from somewhere else. So plan properly, and once you're ready, you can start answering.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Can I start?
All right, go ahead.
Okay. I'm one of those person who like the water and the water activities because I find it's a very thrillful and the good leisure activity I have ever experienced. And as I belong to a place where the holy river Narmada just passed beside from my city, so I love being there for peace of mind. And whenever I visit the lake, river, or the ocean, especially if some grand or great landmark or the nature, I find myself very rejuvenate visiting it. But here I would like to talk about a place where the lot of water surrounding me, and the place name is the Maldives. Which is situated. I don't know about the exact location of the area, but it is not included in the Pacific Ocean. But as I study abroad, I was very busy in my studies, so I decided to go a trip or plan a trip, a solo trip, and that's why nobody with me on that trip. And I booked the summer island on the Malay city. And after that, the reason behind booking that island, that I found the water villa which I dream about. And it was bit expensive, but it's worthy, I must say. The reason behind that is that I did so many water activity which I didn't explore before, and the activities name are the scuba diving, parasailing, paragliding, kayaking, waterboarding, paddle sports, jet skiing, and snorkeling. And these all activities I did under the trainer. And each and every day they gave us the lesson and how to be proficient in the particular area. I'm not only doing the sport activity but also explored the different kind of the marine lifestyle over there.
Okay, good.
As
No? Thanks, sir. Okay, so from the moment you started speaking here, I noticed one thing. You are overusing using the, that is an article too much. Okay, you're using it
Mhm,
wherever it's not needed. Okay, so
mhm,
you'll have to learn where and where you shouldn't actually use articles. Okay, and sometimes you're
mhm,
missing out on prepositions, so that
mhm,
is also concern. So basically, you'll need to work on your grammar as well as your
mhm.
pronunciation. Okay, so
Okay. Mhm,
see, whenever you speak, even whenever a normal person speaks, right, they are supposed to pause a bit, but you are going on like a bullet train, not too
mhm,
fast actually, but
mhm,
you don't even breathe, right?
mhm,
And whenever you try to breathe, there is the R sound which should be avoided. So if
mhm,
you are aiming for 8777, for
mhm,
achieving it in speaking, you will need to work more. Okay,
mhm.
clear. Okay, just practice more. Okay, and work on
Okay.
this area, and most
Yeah,
likely
thank
you.
you so much for the feedback. Yeah.
Yep, you're welcome. Now who is ready? Aravind and Naveen.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, come on.
Well, this question reminds me there are many water places in my hometown. However, here I would like to talk about one of my favorite place. The place name is Malambura Kava. It was located in my hometown, and also it is one of the well-known tourist place also. And the place is like there is the long river, and there is also one land we can park our vehicles on that land and explore the water for water. We can bath there and we can do different activities on that river. And also the river is fully surrounded by forest. And recently I visited with my friends. I still remember very vividly because it was an unforgettable day. And we do different activities on that place. We go for a boat ride, and also we bath on that river, and we wash our vehicles also, and we took so many pictures on that land. And also there is a one waterfalls in that place, so we climbed that hills uh, we climbed that hill also, and explore the view of that place. It was an enjoyable day, and I it was an enjoyable day. And also sometime when I get free times, I go that place and explore the peacefulness and the surroundings, because the place is so relaxable place. So I visit that place very often
Mm-hmm.
after that.
Mm-hmm. Done? Kenya.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you are still confused between past and the present.
Yeah.
Okay. So work on that. I don't know why still you aren't able to work on that. I already told you multiple times, right?
Yeah.
Hmm? So I don't
Uh,
know. I don't understand why you're not working on that. Just work on that. If I'm giving the same feedback every single day and you are not improving, do you think there is any use of this? Nothing, no. You're simply practicing. When you practice, you're supposed to improve over time. Okay. So
okay.
understand, just Google it. How, where you should use the present, where you should use the past. What are the words or the word forms actually? Learn about that. Okay. And there is repetition also. Okay, then wait a second. Ah, and little confusion when you answer actually. Okay, so you
Yeah.
can say it's a really relaxing place or it's a serene place. So use better words to describe. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now who is ready? Arvind. Otherwise we can go for another cue card. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, Arvind. Ready? Yeah, please start speaking. Seems like there is a disturbance from your side. Arvind. Okay, so I'm muting you. I have muted you actually because of the background noise. Okay. So if possible, tell your friends or family members to keep quiet if possible. Otherwise, move to a room where it has got less noise. Okay, once you're ready, you can start. Otherwise, I'm gonna give another cue card. Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed visiting a river called Periyar. It originates in Western Ghats and flows through a number of districts in Kerala. Before it ends up in the Arabian Sea, uh, I used to live by the banks of this river for nearly 5 years, from 2005 to 2010. This river is at least 200 kilometers long, and it is one of the uh, most longest river in Kerala. This also has a religious significance, as many people believed that a dip in this river could cure the whole illness. I really adore this river for an array of reasons. Firstly, this river flows in the backdrop of picturesque hills, luscious valleys surrounded by verdant landscape, and amidst idyllic countrysides. This river and um, its surrounded look like a colorful and resplendent that I have often felt as if the rainbow itself had been grabbed from the sky and placed on the ground. Also, the river used to have cathartic effect in my life. I used to accumulate a lot of stress in my life while at school, and uh, when I used to sit by the banks of this river, I had often felt, and if my stress was taken away from me, this river also helped me to reminisce of the uh, wonderful times I had with my friends and cousins by the banks of this river. So I really enjoy visiting this river.
Mm-hmm, Arvind. So why are you a little bit nervous? You were hesitating, right?
This is my first time
Huh?
speaking. This is my first
Okay.
time.
Ah, it's fine. Just introduce yourself if you're first here, if you're new here.
Yeah, my name is Aravind. I'm from Kerala, Trivandrum, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
working as an anesthesia technician.
ആഹാ കൊള്ളാലോ.
അതെ.
ഇത്രയും എന്തിനാ പേടിക്കണ്ടേ? മോസ്റ്റ് ഓഫ് us here are Malus, right?
Yeah,
Don't
okay.
you don't need to be nervous. You don't. I'm not seeing you. I don't know who you are actually. Right. I just know your Telegram name. That's all. And you know me as this. Maybe you know more about me. Right. So
Yeah.
don't be worried. Okay. First of all, calm down, cool down, and speak. Because when you're nervous, you will lose more than half of your score. Right. Have you ever
Yeah.
observed when
Okay.
you will be like some sariganu, but it will be so difficult. You will be so uncomfortable. Right. Hmm? Arvind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello.
So calm down. What if you get
Yeah.
nervous
What?
when you're administering anesthesia?
I, huh?
Yeah. What will happen if you are nervous when you are administering anesthesia?
Everything
Hmm?
will fall down.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking is similar. Okay. If you get nervous,
Okay. Okay.
we'll go down. Okay. Now,
Okay.
let's go to the next paper. Describe someone you know who made a wrong decision. Okay. Hello, Sandria. Once you're ready, let me know. Okay. Time's up. Who is ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, Hina, please start speaking.
Okay. Life is full of the decision and the choices, and while some one of the decision turn out to be a great, it would be a very appreciated by the every individual. And sometimes if turn out to be a wrong, then so many people just give the advice regarding the correction, and also the person feel the guilty. But it's all depend upon the person's perspective and the situations. However, having a full respect for this perspective issue, I still think that the people have a liberty to judge whether the decision is right or wrong. Here, I would like to talk about a wrong decision made by one of my closest friend. Her name is Dia, and she lived with me in a same apartment, and I must say in the same room. But she got a job 20 kilometer far from my place, and for that she has to she had to travel regular basis by the public transit. It consumed the 2 hours daily for the transportation, and that's why she decided to move in near her job place. So we moved in 2 months ago. But the difficulties in that university is situated the different location, and the job is situated exactly opposite and far from the university, and she gave the preference job more than her study. So whenever the exam quizzes and the presentation conducted in my university, she found more difficulty because there is no bus providing the transportation system from that place. Moreover, the community and the popularity is a lesser, and the community from this from the Indian is a very lesser over there. So she was not able to make a good friends, and that's why she is suffering from the loneliness and the anxiety right now. I think that moving out a new place is a wrong decision because of the so many obstacles. She found more energy behind solving this problem and become a less productive. As she is a very proficient in painting, but because of this, she
Okay, thank you
is
so
not
much,
able to
Neha.
spare her
Thanks,
time.
sir. Thanks, sir. Thanks, sir. Okay, so that
Okay.
was a good answer actually. Okay, you are able to speak at length. That is an amazing thing. Okay, but it does come with some problems. Okay, just like I mentioned before, you will need to work on avoiding that R sound. That R sound is still there, and pause a bit while speaking. Okay, I already told you about that. So right now you are
Mhm.
not posting at all. So कुछ तो post करो.
I try
Okay.
to, but what happened whenever I try to pause in between, I just forget my content, or sometimes I just lose my fluency. Like it's up and down, and that's why I try to maintain my fluency.
Okay, see, first of all, you have to understand what is fluency. It's not
Yeah.
speaking non-stop actually. It's speaking without a lot of hesitation, a lot of self-repetition, self-correction.
Mhm.
Right, that is
Mhm.
fluent. It's not like a little pause. That is fine. Okay, so right now, if you speak like this, most likely you'll be getting a six. But your aim is in the six, right? You gotta get a seven. But with this, you
Yeah.
will get a seven. That is the reality, you know. And you will need to work
Oh.
on your vocabulary. So I didn't notice anything outstanding, you know,
Mhm.
something that
Mm.
pops out. So you sound actually normal, वो भी ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं.
Mhm.
But grammar में mistake है, your sound and
Mhm.
lack
So
of pronunciation features, right? So due to the reason, right now you are not a seven.
yeah, but in your viewpoint, what are the advanced vocabulary fits in this cue card?
See, there is no particular one or two words that you can use and you will get a band name. It depends on the topic, and the answer for every topic is different, and it depends on the individual or the student who speaks it, right? Who answers. So I won't be able to just give you a list that will get you band nine or seven. It's better that you learn topic specific words. So right now it's about the wrong decision. So everyone's answer is different, right? So maybe you are describing about how that person felt. So you can say that she felt miserable and she was down in the dumps, right? So that is some
Okay.
sort of physical resource that you can use. I'm not saying that you should just use vocabulary and idioms. That won't also guarantee your score. But it's a balanced mixture of everything. Okay, so that is the thing. And your pronunciation will need a lot of improvement. Right
Mm-hmm.
now, that Gujarati touch is the okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is fine. That is absolutely fine. Even when I speak, most likely some of the Malayalam touch will be there, right? Because I'm a Malayali, I do use Malayalam most of the time during the day with the locals over here when I go out. So I got no other option. I'm not trying to change my accent, but whenever I'm speaking that Malayalam, my mother tongue, it's not influencing or it's not contributing to a lack of clarity or difficulty in understanding whatever I'm saying, right? So उसमें ठीक है. But when you speak, that touch is coming after some words, that is coming, and there are certain pronunciation features. Okay, so you don't have that. Intonation is there, but otherwise not everything is there. Okay, so that is what
Yeah.
I hope you got it.
Yeah, I got it. I will try to improvise in the next cue card if you are asking.
Yep, do that. Hello, Deepak. Are you making chapatis today also?
No, no, no. I don't.
Okay, so would you like to answer this cue card? If
Not
anyone,
right now. Yeah.
you're not
Uh,
audible, can you speak a bit louder?
but actually, I'm outside.
Okay,
I'm
okay, no,
listening.
no worries. Okay, so who is ready now? Who is ready now?
Can I try?
Yeah, repetition about it.
Okay. Well, there are many friends who made a wrong decisions in their life. However, here I would like to talk about one of my close friend. His name is Mithun. We are the same class since first grade to 10th grade, 12th grade. After that, I choose a business administration because I am interested in business. And but in the case of my close friend Midun, he chose a wrong course. He is very confused about the course, which what course is better and which course is better for him. And finally, he taken the CA course because of the pressurized by his parents by parents, uh, but he had no idea about that subject, uh, about the subject, and he always told me about the classmate and the examination. He always pressurized by his studies and studies, and he worked hard because he didn't get any improvement from that subject. So subject and also uh, a subject, and he said the he said many
Mm-hmm.
things about the classmates and the subjects. In every evening time we get together and speak about our day, and he always feel blue and said about the bad things about the classes and the studies. And uh, and uh, I think he chose a bad course, yeah, an uninterestable course because he not interested in that course, and he's uh, struggling now to score a good mark in that subject. In the subject, I feel very bad about him because of
Okay, thank you so much, Naveen. Time's up, so it's okay. Like you are repeating a lot actually. That's not
uh,
really good. Okay, but
okay.
you are trying your level best, I guess. And you are repeating a lot. Subject. So that repetition isn't good. Okay, that won't do good for you.
Okay.
Then sound should be avoided. Then the thing you're making, the reason why you're making the sound and repeating, most likely is because you don't have much of any idea, right? So if possible, try to work on your idea generation, read more, listen to more mock tests, listen to other people speaking. Okay, then you are
Okay.
adding articles when it's where it's not needed, and you're not adding them where it's needed. Okay, so you got a bit of problem with grammar, so work on that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now who is ready for the same cue card? Maria, Chinwe. I think Chinwe is ready. Aravind, ready आया? Big cue guys, I got a class in a few minutes and I gotta wind up soon.
I try.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would like to talk about an individual who made a very wrong decision. Person is a male friend of mine. His name is Francis. He's from Nigeria. When he was 20 years old, made a decision of packing out of the parents' apartment for him to observe his privacy. For him to achieve that, he rented an apartment which he paid for. Immediately he rented it. And when the time came for him to pay for the next house rent, he was finding it so difficult to do that. To the extent he was borrowing money from friends. When he was asked why he made such a decision, he was complaining the way the parents always interfere in his affairs as an adult. He doesn't want anybody to control him or even tell him what to do. That was why he rushed out to rent an apartment which he hardly affords to pay for. I think it's a bad decision because he cannot afford to pay the continuous years of the apartment. More so, he hardly feeds on his own because he finds it very difficult to go to the market to purchase money, to purchase the things he requires at home. When I visited him, I noticed that there are lots of things he was looking in the apartment, like the gas cylinder, the tabletop, the provisions, and some food stuff. As a friend, I took him to the market in order to purchase all those things for him to live a good and healthy life without visiting the hospital because of illness. I encouraged him to be very careful when arriving at a decision so that he will not make the one that will lead him to play a situation he will not be able to take care of himself. He was very unhappy at the decision he made. I was trying to look for a way to go back to the parents' apartment in order not to spend much more again because of the kind of work he doesn't pay him very well. So I encourage him to try and make amends by
Okay,
going back to
thank
the
you so
parents'
much, Inve, that answer. Okay, so that was a good answer. In the beginning, your voice was breaking for me. Maybe it's your network, otherwise mine. So I wasn't able to understand you properly. Otherwise, I did listen to some of the parts. In those parts, you spoke well. Okay, and in the beginning, you were a bit slow actually when speaking. So when you're speaking, try to not fluctuate a lot. Be slow in the beginning and kind of fast at the end. Rather, make it stable. Otherwise, your answer was fine. Yep.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. So who else is ready for the same cue card? Mm-hmm. Maria Aravind, be quick. Once you're ready, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just ask one or two three questions and I'm gonna wind up. Okay. And those who are new here, I'll tell you what's going on. Simply, we are doing a speaking session. Okay, we do conduct reading sometimes and writing as well whenever I get time and the mood to do it. And other than this voice set, we do give or provide paid classes for IELTS, PTE, and other English proficiency tests such as OET, okay, self-pip and CAEL. So if you are willing to join the classes, you can join us. So right now we don't have any slots for the batch class. We got slots for one-on-one class. Okay, so if you are wondering about individual classes, it will be just you and the trainer. Okay, so it will be just you and me in one class, and we'll be just talking about whatever happens. Okay, if you want more details, this is my WhatsApp number. You can just ring me, otherwise text me on WhatsApp, and we can talk. Yep.
I would like to ask one
Sure.
question.
Go ahead.
Which exam is easier and the good one to achieve a high score? IELTS General or self-pay?
It depends actually. So since you're already familiar with IELTS, I would suggest that you go with IELTS General. Okay.
Hmm.
Because if you're going with self-pip, you will need to learn the new structure and everything. Right.
Okay, but
So
is
in
it
that
easier
case,
than the general IELTS? Is it easier than the general
not
IELTS?
really. If you ask me, my answer would be biased because I personally like IELTS and I'm more acquainted with it more than any other test. So I would definitely go with IELTS. Otherwise, self-pip
Okay.
is also of a similar level. Yeah.
Okay, if I would join your classes, then you will be a trainer or you will be
Yep.
teaching to one-on-one, not other trainers, right?
Yeah, there are other trainers. Okay, most likely it will be me. So our schedule is kind of packed right now. That is why we don't have a batch now. So it will be me. And
And
this is me actually. It's an old picture. Yeah.
it's for one
hmm
month only. What if I am not able
Yeah.
to confident to give exam in a 1 month?
If you want, you can join for 1 month. Otherwise, for 2 months, 3 months. It's on you actually. Okay. What we do here at Celestial IELTS is to get you the score as soon as possible. So we don't focus on a lot of grammar, those this and that like other institutes. We just focus on the things where you lack. The maybe it's grammar, maybe other areas. We just focus on your weakest areas. Okay, the areas where you can score the most also. Not everything, because you don't need everything, right? You already know a few things. So that is what we do.
And
So
what are
most
the
likely you'll be able to
charges?
do it in 1 month. Okay, so for knowing about the charges and everything, will you be able to share me your contact number? I'll call you once I'm free and we can talk about it. Okay?
Okay, fine. I will text you then.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. I'll drop my WhatsApp number. Okay.
Yeah.
And my name is Harshit. Okay.
Oh, okay. Thank you
Yep.
so much.
Yep, you're welcome. Okay, since no one is answering, I'm going to give you one or two part three questions. So who is willing to answer?
I am willing to answer.
Oh, that's amazing, Hina. Okay, so why do some people take wrong decisions?
So there are many reasons behind taking a wrong decision. Nobody is taking it by intentionally, but because of the wrong situation, they made it. The first and foremost reason was the wrong circumstances
Hmm.
occurring surrounding them. So they should have to take decision at that time anyway. So because of lack of time, they take it. The another reason is that the people, if people didn't get a good advice surrounding people, they might be influenced of that thing and made a decision. For example, in my class, one of the students confused which field they should take, and because they focus more on their parents advice, and they have to pursue him, forced to pursue him the biology, so though he is more proficient in the mathematics. So this is the one classical example I have ever seen in my life.
That's a good answer, actually. You give examples, an example really well. Okay, it's a good answer, but just try to calm down a bit. Okay, I know you are afraid
Yeah.
whether you will lose your fluency or not. See, right now you are listening to me, and even if I'm pausing, am I losing my fluency? I'm stopping, right? And am I
Mm-hmm.
losing my fluency?
No.
No, right? So just imagine that you're listening to someone else. If they're too fast or a bit fast, let's say, okay, they actually sound like they're nervous or they're in a hurry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and let's say you're listening to another person who is calm and composed, relaxed. Who will you prefer to listen for a long time? किसको पसंद आएगा?
A
Hmm?
person who is answering very humble way, calmly. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, I
yeah.
got your point. I
So
try to
see,
improvise in the next question.
so just calm down, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Okay. Why do you think parents actually punish or scold children for making mistakes?
In my viewpoint, like according to the
Mhm.
Indian tradition and the culture, parents have that kind of the habit of scolding and making their child suggesting their child correct way since the childhood, so that since the very early age they can get to know the difference of the right and wrong. And by acting of the scolding, child has some kind of the fear of their parents, and they just follow the instructions without any argument or the question. And that is the only reason why this tradition is go as a long. And in my viewpoint, it is a not wrong thing, because parents the only in the earth, on the earth, who
Hmm.
have that much of concern toward their children among the others.
See, you calm down. You sound better,
Mm-hmm.
right? I
Mm-hmm.
didn't notice your grammar or anything. I was just listening to you.
Mm-hmm.
And right now you sound better.
Mm-hmm.
No
Yeah.
hurry, nothing. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you calm down. Yeah, when a person listens to you, they will be like, oh, she's so calm. I
Mm-hmm.
wish I will be like that. My life will be like that. Right? It's that
Mm-hmm.
simple. You didn't lose your fluency, nah?
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah. Easy. So just calm down and speak. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Perfect.
yep. Now it's time for me to wind up. And if you're wondering about every day we got this session at about 8:30, it's not at 8 because I got new students, new classes and all. So my schedule got changed. So it will be from 8:30 to about 9, 9:20, 9:30 if possible. Okay, I'll be extending it whenever I don't have night classes. So that is the schedule. If you found this helpful, if you are enjoying, if you learned something, if you improved with the feedback and everything, just consider sharing the link of this Telegram channel with your friends.
Yeah,
Okay.
for
And
sure.
go and
For sure.
subscribe to, yeah, thank you so much. Okay. And go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay. It is called Celestial IELTS. Here it is. So if you aren't subscribed yet, go and subscribe. Okay, you will find a lot of videos over the previous recordings and you will listen to students. Okay, the reviews and how they went to several places, USA, New Zealand. Okay, I got more videos coming. Once I'm free, I'll be editing and uploading. Okay, so go there and watch it if you want. You will even find a couple of mock tests. I'm still working on, you know, posting more content. It will be the as soon as possible. Okay. So I'll share the link of the channel also. So go and subscribe. Okay. Thank you so
Okay.
much,
Thank you
guys.
so
Thank
much.
you for joining again. Share the link of this channel so that I'll be able to help more people for free. Okay. I know this because when I was preparing, I never had this much guidance. Thank you so much. Tada. Good night.